Hi, this is Japanese craft beer reviews. Today we're going to begin a short series of beers from the Kyoto Brewing Company in Kyoto, Japan. And Kyoto Brewing has been around since 2015, and I have known disclosure, I've known the head brewer for a number of years. And I've sampled his home brews many a time before he became a brewer. The brewery was founded in 2015 by three people, an American, the brewer, and a Canadian, and a Welshman. And the three of them met when they were working on the JET program in northern Japan and kept in touch, and over the years decided to work together and create a brewery. The head brewer studied in the U.S. He did an internship at Lost Abbey in California, and also another internship at Shiga Kogen, one of the very best Japanese brewers in Nagano, Japan. And in 2015, their very first year, they were chosen as the best new brewery in Japan by RateBeer Best Annual Survey. In 2019, last year, they were chosen as the best brewery in Japan by the RateBeer Best survey. They have a tap room in Kyoto that's attached to the brewery, and they're open on weekends only at the current moment, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They have three main beers, a lineup of three main beers, and also two seasonal lines, Kimagure line and Shunkashuto line. And they're kind of rethinking that right now, I think. The Kimagure line has been traditionally pale ales or IPAs, session IPAs, things like that, and Shunkashuto line were saisons. And each of these were seasonal, so one for spring, summer, fall, and winter each. They're currently reconsidering how they're going to do the Shunkashuto line, I believe. So they may not have that in the future. But on RateBeer, they have 175 beers, I believe, quite a few. So they've been experimenting. They do lots of new things. And they've done a number of collaborations. They're kind of growing organically, and I think they've been doing a great job. So we're going to look at several beers from Kyoto Brewing Company. Okay, and now we are at the end of our series of Kyoto Brewing beers for this round. I know it doesn't matter if you're not watching the round, but in any case, I usually go in order. When I get a group of beers from one brewery, I tend to go in order from weakest to strongest in terms of alcohol strength, just as an order of evaluating them. And in this case, we're at the strongest one, and probably one of the most interesting ones. This beer is called Kyoto Brewing異端者の逆襲, and it is an Imperial Belgian red. The English name they use is Heretic's Revenge, 2019. This is an 11%, 39 IBU Belgian ale, strong dark Belgian ale, and it was made with part of the collaboration that Kyoto Brewing did with Heretic from the United States, Heretic Brewing from California, and the brewer, of course, of Heretic is one of the how would you put it, kind of pioneers, not an early pioneer, but a more recent pioneer of all kinds of interesting styles. And he collaborated with Kyoto Brewing on a beer, and they saved part of it and put part of it into whiskey barrels and aged it. So it's a barrel-aged version of their collaboration with Heretic. 11%, 39 international bittering units. And for the malt, they used Pilsner, Munich, and Crystal Medium. The hops, the bittering hops are Merkur, and the flavor aroma hops are Simcoe. The yeast is Belgian ale, and they also used American ale as well. And they used what's called polygyl, I think that's the pronunciation, P-O-L-Y and then G-Y-L-E technique for this. And this is a way to kind of get to brew big beers. And what happens is that the grain bill, the malt bill, is divided into parts. I assume 2 equal parts, I'm not sure. But it's divided into parts, and the first part is mashed with water, and then the second part is mashed with the wort from the first part. So you're mashing the second section of grain with the wort that was already mashed with the water at the beginning. So, and it's designed to produce a really rich sort of wort, and it does. So on RateBeer, this one has 2 reviews only at 3.9 out of 5, and it's classified as a Belgian strong dark Belgian ale. Untapped, 13 ratings at 4.13 out of 5, so very high ratings. This is a very limited beer. I got it with a special set from Kyoto Brewing last year. I'm not sure, September, October. In any case, I've been hanging on to it since they bottled it, and it looks like it was bottled in June of last year. So, we're about 7 months then from then. Okay, I probably could age it a little bit longer, but I want to give it a go, and I will. Okay, nothing, no noise at all. Okay, so at 11%, it is maybe a bit more than an Imperial. I don't know if we'd call it a quad, almost quad red, but it is very dark, sort of tea-colored brown, reddish brown, with a sort of frothy half centimeter of frothy tan head. Through the light, what do we get? Oh my, okay. That's got some color. Okay. All right, and it seems mostly flat. I don't see any carbonation rising from the bottom, but I'm sure we'll get some when we sip on it. Whew. Okay, the aroma. Yes, we get some barrel. My first thought is whiskey-soaked cherries, strong dark fruit, huge plums, prunes, and alcohol fumes, of course. Yeah, the barrel note is quite pronounced here. Wonderful. Oh my, oh my. Okay, this definitely has a whiskey barrel flavor as well. It's not overwhelming. A bit strong though. It is almost completely flat, but who cares? I mean, this kind of beer shouldn't have a ton of carbonation coming up anyway. This is rich. Warming, tingles the tongue. Yeah, this is a real sipper for sure. Got to go slow on this one. So the strong, very strong dark fruit, whiskey barrel. Hops are simply blended in. They don't make a strong appearance whatsoever. Interesting combo though, to put the Simcoe in here into a Belgian yeast. But Kyoto Brewing likes to do that, combine American and Belgian ingredients. This is wonderful. Well, all I can say is if you have a chance to get this beer, don't pass it up. I don't know if it's still available anywhere. You may find somebody who has a bottle and beg them to share it with you. Again, it's called Kyoto Brewing 異端者の逆襲, Heretic's Revenge 2019, Imperial Belgian Red from Kyoto Brewing in Kyoto, Japan. And they are absolutely one of the best breweries in the country, and I hope you seek them out. If you come to Japan, you can go to their tap room. They're open on weekends, maybe some limited hours now during the coronavirus time, but still you can pick up beers, and you can order them on website too as well. They will ship within Japan to you. That's it for our series of Kyoto beers. Hope you're doing well. Please subscribe to the channel and leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. I don't know if you've had this beer. If you're one of the few people who've had this beer, tell me what you think. And if you have any requests for reviews, please do let me know. All right, take care. Bye-bye.